Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jay, and I'm here to talk about the Battlefield Play for Free beta. And if you're not too sure what the Play for Free thing is, those are usually games that you can get on the computer, and they're multiplayer games, and you can play them for free. And the only requirement is that if you want to do certain things, you have to pay real money. You know, like maybe get some clothing or certain items and things like that. This Battlefield Play for Free is no different. If you've heard of the Battlefield series before, you might have come across a game called Battlefield Heroes that was also Play for Free. That one was really different though. It was a third-person shooter and it was kind of cartoony themed. This Battlefield, it's a lot more true to the series. It's a first-person shooter and graphically it's trying to look more real. Right off the bat, I noticed that there was a weapon and apparel section, and when I checked it out, I started to notice that the weapons you can actually get with points that you earn in the game, or you can use real money and have the weapons forever, because when you use them with the points you earn, you can only have them for a certain amount of time. And then I noticed all the apparel, really, you have to buy with actual money. And I like this. I love this concept. I hate play-for-free games where I'm seeing all this stuff that I can't earn. I have to buy. I hate it. And, you know, weapons, it's like weapons in general. I played first-person shooter, play-for-free games where I have to pay for the weapons. I can't even earn them somehow. And it's just ridiculous. And this game just breaks it down so much better. I mean, the weapons are something totally worth earning. The apparel is something that you don't need. Really, they're just something to make your soldier look different. And if you want to pay real money for that, good. Support the game, make your character look different, rock on. So I love that. And then I came across that there's a training mode, and I thought this was awesome. It breaks it down in two sections. It has a training mode for your class, and then it has a training mode for actually like the combat in the game. And this is great. I mean, for a multiplayer first-person shooter game, most of these, they just require you to get in there and figure it out on the fly. This one will help break it down so you know a lot better what you're going to get into. So that was great to see, and that really gave me a bigger thumbs up towards this game. Also in the options, you know, you can change things such as the graphic settings and all the key bindings, so that was really cool. Even though this isn't really a big graphics requirement game, it's still cool that you can adjust it. Now let me just talk about the gameplay. The gameplay, it plays a lot like the other Battlefield games. You can hold Q and you can do quick responses like I need a medic, I need ammo. You can also do it to tag enemies. So initially when you press Q, your arrow's right on to tag an enemy. That's great. That's such a great thing to have in this game because this game does require some tactics. And tactically having that is great because if there's someone sniping and you can't hit that sniper, you can tag that enemy and then someone else can go take him out for you that has the weapon to do so. So that was great. It runs nice. I noticed that there's some hiccuping going on in the game. Sometimes it'll really stutter up, and it's really random too. It's not like that there's like heavy things going on. It's just like it'll just kind of happen. It does happen a little more often, yeah, when like vehicle battles are happening, but I don't know. It'll just happen, and it was like, oh man, I hope they can smooth that out because it kind of kills the game a little bit for me because I'm feeling like when the battlefield's really getting hot, it's stuttering up. So. But no big deal, it's in beta. I'm not holding it against them in any way. It's just, it'd be cool if we could get smoothed out while in beta. The one thing about Battlefield is when I played Bad Company, I didn't like the damage in the game. I played Call of Duty, and one thing I like about it is the damage. And I noticed in Battlefield it takes a lot more to kill a soldier, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how long it took. I felt like it took like twice as long. And for some reason, playing this Play for Free one, it doesn't feel as long. It feels like, I don't know, maybe that they made him be able to take less amount of time to get shot and killed. I don't know, but it feels nice. The damage in this game feels right. The controls for the vehicles and everything feel solid. I don't have a problem. I hopped in a vehicle first time playing this and had no problem. And I hardly play the Battlefield series, so there you go. There's all the different classes to choose, so if you want to be a medic, an engineer, a sniper, it's all there like the other Battlefield games, so it's not just your soldier dropped in and you're playing. It's like, no, you actually get to contribute as a class to this game, which is what makes Battlefield such a great game, is if you want to be the kind of person to heal people, you can be that person. If you want to be the guy who sit back and sniper, you can be that person. If you want to be the dude to repair those vehicles and make sure that your army's strong, you can be that guy, and that's why Battlefield is such a good game series, and that's why I think this Play for Free is going to do really well because this is the kind of thing I like to see. So yeah, all the classes are there. There's tons of vehicles. There's the Humvees, the helicopters. I'm not sure what it's called, but there's like the go-kart one, and there's the tanks. So, you know, you got your little collection of vehicles there. I know probably one concern is how big the battlefield is. I know that was a concern of mine, because since it's a free game, I was wondering like really how big they can make it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not as big as something you would see in like Bad Company, but it's not small either. It feels like a good size. It's a comfortable size. When you hop in a vehicle and you go, you don't feel like you're like instantly on the other side of the map. You know, you feel like, okay, you know, you travel a little bit and you get there. So yeah, maybe it's not as big, but it's definitely doesn't feel like you're in a close quarters map. So it's really well built and or well designed. So I wouldn't worry about that. Like I said, graphically it looks good. I just noticed that my only beef with it is probably the animation part of the Battlefield game. It's like just things like when I hop in the water and I swim, it shows no like sign of me swimming. It's just my arm and gun is gone and I'm going across the water. I would like to see a little animation of my arms moving for me swimming. Also, when I like throw down my med kit, I noticed that he just kind of open arms throws nothing, and then a med kit appears where I was aiming. I would like to see like the actual med kit being thrown out of my arms. It's just like it feels kind of cheap. Like the animations feel like I don't know, like it kind of affects the game for me because it just feels, I don't know, like a little bit of a cheap experience there. So I don't know if they could like smooth out the animations and add in some things. I would really appreciate it. It would really make the game a better experience for me. But it's nothing to make me turn down this game. It's still a really fun game to play. It's still really smooth. Even though there's those online hiccups and stuff, it's just when it's fine, it's smooth combat, and I really do enjoy it. I would say, you know, if you're looking for a free first-person shooter game to play, and you can try to get into the beta. If you can't, hopefully this preview review will get you to check it out when it does come out, because really, it's a solid game. It is. It's totally worth checking out. You know, if you're on a budget and you can't buy, you know, all these games coming out, Homefront, Call of Duty, whatever, Battlefield 3. This is a play for free, and you know, for probably like $10, you can get apparel to make your soldier look different, you know, or have a gun kept forever. It's a solid game. It's a good experience. It's what made Battlefield such a good gaming series, and it's all packed into this free-to-play game. So, you know, even though the Battlefield does have some hiccups and glitches and some graphic issues, some hilarious glitches at that, it's a beta, and it's excusable. And the things that are excusable, when you take them out of the picture, this game rocks. It's good. So, you know, this is Jay, and I'm just letting you know that Battlefield Play for Free is definitely worth something to check out if you can. It's true to the Battlefield series, and I hope my little preview review gave you a good idea of what's to come. So, thank you.